So, upper intermediate lesson number 9, the final lesson for the exam. We were looking at adjectives and we were deciding whether or not they are extreme adjectives or whether you can grade them. So if they're extreme, they're already at the very top of what you can say. So something can be fascinating, or you can add absolutely to take it over the top, higher than the highest it could possibly go. So fascinating is already at the top. But if you then add absolutely fascinating, it really exaggerates how fascinating it is. So what we've done here is looked at ones that are extreme, absolutely soaking, absolutely drenched, and then ones that you can grade. You can say, oh, I was very wet, I was quite wet, fairly wet. And actually over here is where we looked at some of these things as well. We were looking at it in terms of the word hot, and we had this thermometer here which says, look, I'm a little hot, which means I'm not very hot, or I'm quite hot, fairly hot, pretty hot, which means more than a little but not extreme. And then if we use rather hot, that's where it's higher than quite, it's quite hot, and it surprises you. It's like saying, I am surprisingly hot at the moment. I wasn't expecting it. And that's where we use the word rather. I'm rather hot today. I wasn't expecting to be so hot. And of course then you have the extreme ones with a base adjective like this. I'm very hot, I'm extremely hot. So these are things you can do with base adjectives, and with the extreme ones you use absolutely. However, going back here, quite hot means, yeah, above little but not extreme. However, you can use the word quite with extreme adjectives. It adds a subtlety to the extremity, if you know what I mean. So, absolutely fascinating is over the top, but if you say, it was quite fascinating, we don't exaggerate it in our voices, but we're exaggerating in the way we said. By saying quite, we mean it was very fascinating, really absolutely fascinating. So here, when I put A, that's because those are already extreme. Otherwise I put V or very for ones that you can grade. And we did a few more over here, David. Things like gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Here was one we weren't certain about, with stupid, absolutely stupid or very stupid. I felt like we could do both with that, absolutely. And I think that was about it. Revise for the exam. There's going to be a lot of general grammar in the exam this term. Thank you very much. I've really enjoyed it.